proper fishing gear. When they do that, then you will, I'm sure they will not disturb you. Your Excellency, on that, also you talked about fish hunting, that we should go for fish farming. We agree with you. Just train our people, send experts, we'll appreciate it. But we are against bad fishing method. Your Excellency, you had promised us to meet the indigenous community from this place. I'm sure that has not been fulfilled, because what the people of Buliisa have told me is that maybe you met some people, but it was not representative enough, sir. Your Excellency, twina kizibu kia mte, bilateral land conflict. Ntezense zinyakuruga Northern Uganda omari kobenga bantu kudi bamariri bandi beziri haha. Your Excellency, sir, babantu bakututalibaniza kowegiri twina kizibu kiete hatati, even oil and gas activities, banyaulisya, bagiheri, nanka itehe, nabende tuheri prisoni, tuheri baraksi. Your Excellency, kateka sigeri kadoli, kateka tuicheri nako for communal utilization. Your Excellency, tukutalibanizwa baba antu bahadsmen, bawa bingiri from Northern Uganda, balaha batuletere kizibo. Your Excellency, ndimukuriskinga wa member of parliament, because bantu bandi bakutekereza ngutwedede tuli mulukwelu lwakuleta babantu mumukandi tutabegiri. So nkusaba tuyambe, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, ocheri no izanga muli siyaha ni wagia bagongo specifically okuiza kuona mugidi tenti hale mo motebengwa banyaulisya bakusabiri utebengwa cultural institution for heritage preservation identity. So Your Excellency, nka constitution kugikoba babantu barabiri mitendera miense gyo report gile kumeza gyamu koko kwakiendi gilindiri assessment gyamu. Your Excellency. Your Excellency, tukwendia kusima betu dengisigeringi challenge utwa kuwereri hawa human wildlife conflict nzegu nabisolo bende bikutalibaniza bantu betu. Your Excellency, bantu nzegu zibetiraha bande bidyo byao bihenerwe nzegu. Your Excellency, betu compensation gikwizampula na process gya compensation gili very hectic. Your Excellency, so bantu betu batungiri sente za PDM betu bandi baziganyirwe mukwahi awa bisolo. Tukusaba special intervention momolisya bantu betu basore kuleka kweralikira kubaboha wa sente zibatadiri. Your Excellency, tukusaba hawa mwizulo gubeta floods kuleka Albert. Your Excellency, bantu bafererwe byauguda byao nkama nyumba na hati bantu bao bakiali nkubanga compensated. Tukusaba kuongera haki ya Prime Minister yatuhero hunga nabihimba betu bikumala kwa. Your Excellency, bantu bakusaba owane monsa ugyamu kukuo oyambe bantu betu ba very settled hawa kizibu kinyaku bagwaho kitaliki yao. Your Excellency. Your Excellency, bantu baulisya obakoleri bintu binene mani betu tukwendio tuyambe mu myaka myabajongo utyawa port gyali na ferry which is a ship. Tukusaba o revising gigyo port gya Uganda railways tusore kora business na bantu ba Congo na bantu banseri hande. Mukama wetu kusaba osore kututekerezo kwiria utia wa port gire mugilore gyagyo. Your Excellency, bantu baulisia becheri mbali ba supporta ba movement kikumihakira. Kwe aho halo wo untu mbaziru doli, unyegiri mubazidona gwo, wogenda koraho, ulisia giense, gire mugikuhe 90%. Your Excellency, bantu betu ba kusaba kurugobote miakaganemyo, bantu baulisia bakialinge kutunganga minister. Tukusaba, Your Excellency, badolo tolemo, otuone, nabakali, otutungre okikaru, kiau minister, tukusima hoi muhandu wetu webale. Nimalira mukama wanga ndikubihaha, Your Excellency, twina wivi undi wiziri mulisia oba mu Uganda, wivi uli mu procurement. Your Excellency, bantu waulisia mu seed school gimwe ginta baziri gya kihungya seed school, watu heri sente zinse, betu bebi batufokerekezebo. Sente bazidiri, betu mulimo gukyale. Your Excellency, nabasomesa ba marwod kuba kurekrutinga, betu contractor ya abandoningire molemo. Your Excellency, to complaining kaba local leaders, tukunihira we kotalemwa sabalwanyi bento bende bebe obitu yambe muhandu. Your Excellency, muhanda kumbwero ni conclusion mumuomu memo gyoina. Your Excellency, halimo Kirama Technical Institute. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, Ulisia District gain na kuwai Technical Institute muhandu. Twina Kirama Technical Institute gitu atandikire na usente utu atungire kurugamu uwa tukwenda kubasima betu. Twina kuwai Technical Institute kuskilling abana betu basore kufuna milimo myaka pentre na mende na oil and gas. So tukusaba otuyambe nkagili policy ya government ngo oli district gina kuba na Technical Institute. Tukusaba kikiyode tukikore tukitolo. Your Excellency, halo kikia wangu kia floods. Your Excellency, bantu wange nyabanta bazire kibasa utanganyira. Halo ho twina project gitu kusupportinga hoi gyatilenga project. Tukusima hawa kuagya gama kuta okagatole yo muitaka muitehe. Bet Your Excellency, tukusaba bat oil and gas company batuyambe bachanolinge mezi ga runaway water gakoroga mo tilenga project gakutalibaniza abantu betu ngaleta floods. Your Excellency, tukusaba batuyambe bakole drainage system gironge nemalira. Your Excellency, haloho kasente ntulisonsiyo kande yoga kabaziri nanka faza betu baboda boda baulisia wabaraganiserie bafune kasente milioni gaverisa nyegiri webereri na ba women council na mudolu wetu wa PDM, the best PDM performer wa mraganiserie zo milioni gavere. Nkokosaba Your Excellency gomu guhagu turuge muichoti tubahe kakantu kao. In conclusion, Your Excellency, bantu baulisia bali peaceful, bali bantu bakori, bali ready kukuha resounding victory mo 2026 general election. Tukusaba o feeling ezo gaps zimba zilikuwa kiendi na cultural institution na kufulfilling au pledges uwo. Your Excellency, awa wire twina ba ghetto youth balaha bana ba ghetto bali momo tinyegiri ba Secretary General yake ekeriza maybe be kutisakisani nawe betu balaha ba kuhagirira kimwe barugire kwa kwansi be izabensaha kuhagira. Your Excellency, Buliisa is NRM, Buliisa is united. We are protecting the games for God and my country. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Alan, and thank you for those beautiful statements. May we invite the Right Honorable Prime Minister to come and make a brief remarks as the regional vice chairman of the party prepares to invite the Right Honorable Speaker to give her remarks and invite the President. You can come here.
Owekitinisa President, President wa Uganda, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, omugonzebwa w'abantu bono mu Uganda, President waitu omubwati, Owekitinisa Speaker wa Parliament, kandi Vice Chairperson waitu w'abakazi wa NRM, abantu inyweno mbitinisa byanyu habwo obwire ningoza kusima Mukama Ruhanga habwo abantu ba Buliisa, ningoza kubasiima habwo okwija muli baingi muti mweterero mu ngaro abarungi, mwebale kwija kuhagira Mukama waitu President. Mukama wange President, mazire ekyo ningoza kusiima habwa message eyo izire n'ogaba omu Uganda yona ey'okugaba obuguuda. Muzeeyi weebale message ey'okubinga obunaku omu maka gaitu, kandi niwe wenka omu ba presidential candidates akukikora taro wondi ni yensonga bwaki tukujja kuwa obururu bwingi. Muzeeyi Uganda yona eri enyuma yawe. Ningoza ntwara obwire butoito, Your Excellency obuwampairo bwa Prime Minister 2021 nkasanga abantu ba Butyaba amataba gabatwaire. Ninyijuka Ministry ya Health ekaba yombekereye irwaro libuliro mu mataba na hatita omaizi. Mukama wange tukatora sente azogaba eza office ya Prime Minister, hanyuma yokundagira twayombeke irwale erindi Butyaba using the office of the Prime Minister. Muzeeyi ekyo tukakikora through your guidance. So ninyenda kusiima hawa guidance yoikaye nompa nka Prime Minister wawe. Amarwaro ganu ge twayombekere gali mu district 9. Buliisa erimu, Ntoroko muri wali nayo tutekereyo, Kasese tukombekayo na tukyayombeka hospital na handi district ezindi. Harona amasomero agabuliro mu mataba. Ekizibu kye twina hati abantu ababuliro mu mataba balinkaba abantoroko. Muzeeyi message gye wampaire tumazire yakora abyantoroko, tulina Honorable Tom Butime ngira na hano niko tulakakora message ni yemu. So nkwenda kusiima habo kwija kandi n'okulaganiza ngo abantu babunyoro tulikitole na Uganda yona, nyetambwire Uganda yona. Muzeeyi gwaliko tiwali mulala, niwe weka roho kandi akaruru tukujja kuwa n'omutima ogu habwe byokoleire Uganda. Muzeeyi oye! NRM oye! Buliisa oye! Mukama wange kankangira.
Thank you. May we have the regional vice chairman of the party, Comrade Asime Joanat, to come and make his remarks and invite the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament. We are time-bound, and I trust that we shall be brief.
Muzeeyi oye! Buliisa oye! Musibite! Mulio koronge! Emirimu egenda eta nkwadoptinga protocol baireho abobwire. Muzeeyi ngonza kwijukiza obuwalesereho scholarship ya minerals and petroleum. I was one of the best students in the country, kandi nyasobora genda nyagisoma. Bunyamazire gisoma bampa omulimo mu energy kyonka nkarora job creation ntagikole ndiyo nyagaruka habutaka hano ebyute yokurole egyo mu Buliisa mbaire part of it tukatandika na Motor Angel Uganda ekyome kyokubanza ekyayizire hano. I guarded it up morning. Kaguta oye! Museveni oye! Kandi nkwenda kugambira technology transfer eyabaireho kandi yateirweho by Petroleum Authority Uganda eyambire muno abaana b'omuka okufuna emirimo. Kino ninkusaba amaziba gandi agatugenda akora mbai ninsaba o directing Ministry of Energy ekole muno national content gonze a project eri haiguru abaana bakusinga sazinu bakusobora kole bintu binu basakora drilling kandi nkusima habwo kurwanira mafuta aga Uganda mbaireho Nigeria omwezi oguhoire nimbe ekimakinga Bobi Wine yaizire hanu akagamba nti 25% aja kuzituha singa tumukoma baitu nkwenda kugambira 25% omuntu asomeroho na mafuta tigasako igibwa na bwekyo nkusima okutraining abana bawe okuteka aihanga emyaka 40 amahanga ganda gatandikire kwaiga mafuta ite tukatandikire baitu tula head 20 years ebikusinga tujja kubibaza webale muno kujja Bunyoro webale kusupportinga twarugaga hoima nituija hanu Buliisa nomara hesaha 8 atali munaduka gonzo ina kasente otakusobora kulia kintu kyona baitu sazi na mahoteli gaijwire abajungu bakwetorora buli muntu wena aloho abana bakuvuga mamotoka na MPR hana ina hoteli buli omu wena. Kaguta oye! Museveni oye! Na bwekyo tukyakwenda muno okurwanira Bunyoro niko tusobole kugendo maiso. Munyikirize nyete our beloved second national vice chairperson the female asobole nayo okukwanjura kandi akwete webale.
If you love President Museveni, raise your flags. NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Your Excellency, we want to welcome you to Buliisa. One thing we can tell you, we enjoyed the road from Hoima to Buliisa. It was the best road I've ever seen. Thank you. Those are the gains that we are protecting.
Kuruga mbialwa muhanda guronge gwokukira yoboronge nguwe ni Buliisa gwa kolas webale president wendi mbiye gwirko.
Your Excellency, we also want to thank you for providing for money for working on Masindi Biso Buliisa Road.
President webale hoyi hawakutuha nsembe zikokora muhanda gwakuruga Masende ngwiza Biso gwa kolas.
Your Excellency, the issue of the human wildlife conflict is a very serious issue. We have so far provided 12.09 billion for fencing of the park. We want to request that the work on fencing should be done as fast as possible.
Muhanda President nsonga gyabe solo nikutalemandiza abantu gili nsonga gihandu hoi naho wakikyo tusobora kutonga nsembe busirira
12 billion
busirira 19 hawakuona nti tukore lokomera lokutangiza bisolo kwiza kutalemandiza abantu kandi kusaba gwa mulemo gogende misu.
These elephants are eating people as well as eating the crops.
Nzegu zikudia abantu kandi zidia na bidio byao.
Your Excellency, the flood affected people at the lake. may need to be relocated, like the Prime Minister is always relocating people. We may need to relocate and also provide them with the food items and non-food items.
Muhand President, vantu vakwaturu hawa mwezulo kwansi kuko kuitaka kikwiza kwetaga babafurore kandi basore nako batongera video nka muhandu wa minister kwa kwichala nabaza kandi nakora hand hensi.
Your Excellency, the provision of water that the chairperson talked about in this place is a very important one, because the boreholes cannot work since the water here is salt water.
Muhandu President, nsonga gya mezi nka muhandu wantebe ku yakobiri gili nsonga hoyi kandi kwetaga abantu babugongo tubahemezi hawa kuba mezi gao gali gadoli kandi gali mukua.
As I call you, Your Excellency, to speak, the town council of Biso bought this land for you to support them to create a mini stadium, a playground. They are requesting that you make this a playground for Buliisa.
Muhandu ni kutangira kuiza kubaza roboga lwawa Biso Buliisa, not Biso. Buliisa lwa gurete helele nkilinka kisaye kyonke nyaba kusaba kisaye keke kibe kwa kisaye ya mobe korwa hatale mobe mwevara yati kakutoki wana white.
Your Excellency, we want to welcome you to come and speak to your people. These people are very happy people and they have been waiting for you, and they promise they will give you all the votes.
Muhandu President kusawa oizo waliza bantu baulisha
NRM oye! Museveni oye!
Sit down. Mukarre. Ababurisa murokurungi. Vice Chairperson female.
Muhanda kugwera President Nalmukali.
Vice Chairperson, Right Honorable Prime Minister.
Muhandu wa Minister.
Vice Chairperson NRM Western.
Akugwera muhandu wa ntebe ya NRM mukizi wa ugwalioba.
Secretary General.
Karani muhandu wa kitebe kya NRM.
All the other leaders.
Nabahandu bebembere bandu bensenya.
Instead of speaking in Runyoro, which I enjoy very much, I will speak in English so that our people who don't know Runyoro hear the issues.
Mukikaro kyakubaza lunyoro lunyendia hoyi nkwiza kukoresha Longereza hawakuba nabantu bandi batakwigwa lunyoro basobora kuba natunga kwenda wange.
In our manifesto of 2026-2031, we are pointing out 7 bricks or contributions by NRM to Uganda in the last 40 years.
Mo ndaganu gyetu na bantu ba Uganda gya mwaka kumeverga na mukaga kumeverga satna gumwe tunansonga musanjo za bentu ya government gya NRM gibikori itwendia kubazana nywe.
The first one is peace.
Songa gya kubanza bobo busingi.
You the people of Buliisa, you know peace more than anybody else.
Nywe bantu ba Buliisa muna usinge kokera bantu bandi bensenya.
Because you know what is happening in Congo.
Hawakuba mukwega kili Congo kukuo.
When there is no peace in the country, nothing else can be done.
Businge utala mwehanga tahala kensenya kibani kikorwa.
That is the first tafari NRM has put on Uganda.
Yale tafali yakubanza ya government ya NRM giliteroho mu Uganda.
The second one is development.
Songa gya kawel giko handa kwanza.
The people of Buliisa are the best witnesses.
Nywe bantu ba Buliisa mole bakaiso bakubanza.
These tarmac roads from all over the place.
Kola sigimo kuona giko gele kitweka kiense gile songa gya kwanza gya handa kwa kitweka
the electricity.
masanyaraze
I was seeing in the file here.
chiri kuona mpapura zange
The schools, although you say we need more, but we already have more than we ever had.
masomero gato mu kwa bantu mukuendia betu tuna masomero ganene gakokira nagu gato ichiri nago.
The young MP was saying that there are no Bagungu who have ever been ministers.
Muhandu MP ichiri kawante tulikuwa na mugonga ali minister.
Well, I know more about Bagungu than the young man.
Betu gyabagongo nkobega hoy kokira mudulu mutoyogo.
My first ministers were Zak Kaheru.
Minister wa kubanza yalingi Zak Kaheru.
Among the first ministers.
Muba minister wange wa kubanza.
Then there was Katongole.
Then Hahondire Katongole.
These were all prominent Bagungu.
Babantu bensi bali bagongo waruranganwa.
So the many Bagungu have, but all these were educated outside Bugungu.
Kionke babensi bali basomira hanze wa Bugongo.
Because even the whole of Bunyoro did not have an A-level school.
Kawakuba Bunyoro giense gyalgitana isamero lele musinia gyakatana gyamkaga.
But now I have seen here that we already have like 5 schools in Buliisa alone, which was just a sub-county.
Kionke hata tinkuona halima samero gatano mu Buliisa linyakuba igombora.
Then the health centers,
Marwaro
I have seen here in the file. I don't have time to go through all the details. But together, the social infrastructure and the economic infrastructure is what we call development. And therefore, NRM has already visibly contributed to the Buliisa area. Then on the issue, but we insist on the third tafari. This is wealth. And these Bagungu know that. Because Bagungu were wealthy, even when there was little development in the area. They had cows long ago. So that's why we differentiate between just development from wealth. Wealth is personal to the family, to the individual, to the family, to the company. Development is for all of us. The translator is a good one, very good translator.
Thank you.
Now, ever since we came into government, we have been preaching the gospel of wealth creation. And in 1996, we put forward the idea of the 4 acres plan for the ones who have got small land.
1
acre you put coffee. Second acre you put fruits. Third acre you put pasture for zero grazing cows. The 4th acre you put food crop. In the backyard you put poultry for eggs. You put piggery. Empunu, yes.
Pono.
Then near the wetlands, you put fish farming.
Hehi na kikemo oteho kidiba kiansu.
Now, some people have this. I have got a lot of films here, but I will show just one because of time.
Dina utambe unene wa bisani kyonkenya nza kubolo kyokamwe kasa.
Byamukama Fred of Kakumiro, a young man who listened to my advice.
Modolo muto hoye mnyakwetegera kwenda wa president wa Kakumiro giba kweta byamukama who?
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters to lead by example so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. You remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you...
Now Byamukama, you don't have time to listen to all his witness, his testimony. But Byamukama listened to my advice, and out of the activities we calculated for the people with small acreage, he has done coffee, 1 acre.
Tumar kwahe wakaiso wabya Byamukama wensei kyonge kusikikira ku magezi gatwa muheri ga ikaine Byamukama asobori kwataho ikagimwe yasimba mwani.
Second one, he has put fruits.
Ikagi akabere ateri mu bijuma bya musala.
He has got zero grazing cows, 7 or 8 of them.
Ateri monte musanju munane.
Musanju, 7.
Musanju.
Then he has got pigs.
Anampono.
But the pigs he gives them free to his constituents. Then he has got bananas. But he has also got fish farming. So out of the Chibaro, which I had, I picked the one of fish farming only. And he's saying he's selling 302 trays per day.
Volekiro atonda Sania.
Yes.
Mi kumibe satu na gavere.
Then he gets 108 million per month.
Atonga usirira. Ukaikoro 18 ule mwaka.
Very good Mugungu translator. I can follow the Rugungu very easily. Now, when he deducts costs,
Sorry?
when he deducts costs, he remains with 55 million shillings clean, his own money, no other costs.
Asigalia ukayekuru makumi gatano bwamwe hawamwe magoba.
Atano na atano.
Gatano na butano.
Now, that is in a year about 700 million shillings.
Mumwaka gumwe bwaba ukayekuru rosangi.
Without including the coffee, the milk, the bananas, the nanasi, and all that. So, Byamukama is a good witness that what we are saying is correct. Wealth can be created in a small area.
Na wakikio Byamukama wawa wakaiso wonyeni wakwenda otukobaza ntimwite heli doli okusora kutola mabinene.
But if you have got big land, you can do other things. You can do tea, you can do indigenous cows, Ankole cows, you can do maize, you can do other things if you have got big land. Even the pamba.
Kionke kakuboba nete heli nene, okusora kora bintu bende nene, pamba, tebe, kiani bintu bende.
Where you get small per acre per annum, but because you are doing many, you get good money.
Hokubanatunga hasente kadoli mole kentu kyoka wakubante ole mugale na maro tungire nsimbizinene.
Like ebikoijo, sugar cane.
Kabikejo.
But for me, I am concerned about the smaller one.
Vetugia kukuatwa hoi hawaba doli baba neta eli doli.
And me, I never tell people to do what I don't do myself.
Kandigia, I missed your point, Your Excellency.
For me, I don't tell people to do what I don't do myself.
Kandi gyabantu mbawera kwa gyanyanke kinta ekora.
Now let me show you my 4 acres.
Hati kambolo ki ikazanga inai.
As president, not as Museveni.
Nka president hatali nka Museveni.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchem. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And in this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre.
Now,
so meaning in this particular acre.
Now that is my wakaiso. That is my testimony.
Hati wowo wakaiso wange ka president wa Uganda.
Nyonde hanu tindi chitekerezo chabereweira ndanu mundora ndanu.
kanera yo mubiyegwe ntebula ha mukombona
Yoweri Museveni, umugurisi Yoweri Museveni ndi hano.
Gia muhandu Yoweri Museveni ndoho haha.
In my farms of president, my commissioner Ochen has said that I have now 10 of them.
Mamusiri gwange
Misiri yange mingi.
Mamusiri miyange ka president muhandu Ochen.
I have here in this particular one, my people have done coffee, 1 acre.
Bantu bange basimbirika gimwe gya mwani.
This is in Lango. This is in Lango.
Kikyo kikore mulango.
1 acre of coffee.
Ika gimwe gya mwani.
1 acre of fruits.
Ika gimwe gya bijuma bya msale.
Bananas.
Ika gimwe gya bitoki.
0 grazing cows.
Nte
zamate zomuchuju.
Zamate
zomuchuju.
Zamate
zokulisi zomuchuju.
Zakulisiria zitali zakulisira hanze ko mwesu kyanganya zakulisira mukinyumba.
Now also fish farming.
Na bidiba byansu.
Because you Bagungu are fish eaters. Me, I'm not a fish eater, but I promote fish.
Hawakuba Febagongo to Diansu, and indeed we enjoy it. It is our best dish.
Nyoti injiri yenchu.
President Akoveri answers Diakwa.
Bita bantu bange abanyaruguru bari yenchu.
Abantu bange bakwaki ndikuo nsubazi diambe.
Bazugonza muno.
Bazendia hoy.
Waziria hoy.
Bazendia hoy.
Now, my fish pond of 50 meters by 100.
Vidiba byange byansu bya gatano hachukumi mita.
My people get 100 million per year.
Bantu bange batonga bukaikoro chukumi buli mwaka.
When they remove the cost, they remain with 70 million.
Waboto baba batoro hompulukia basigalia bukaikoro nsandi.
And you can have 2 of them in an acre.
Sorry?
You can have 2 those ponds in an acre. Therefore, in my farm of Lira, without going for coffee, without going for milk, without including bananas, without including fruits, from the fish ponds alone, my people get 140 million shillings.
Na hawa kio mamisiri miange lera kukuo otaoroho bitoke mwani bindi bibyo ntena kiane munsu hasa bantu bange batonga bukeko 14 mu mwaka gumwe
in 1 acre
kurugamu ikagimwe.
This is the plan I intend to implement in Busoga, in Bukedi, in Teso, in Lango, here in Buliisa, in the Nile Valley, the Arurs, and those people in the valley, the Madiokoros. All those people who are near the water, where there's some flat area where you can put fish ponds, you are sitting on a gold mine of fish farming.
Mo soga mo kedi mo lango mo waruru kukuo ulisia haha hense hakakale nsigia giamsenye wali he hina mezi hawa kubatwe bantu tuli monsi kikwesa na yate tuichaliri itongole na mane horge tongo.
Let me show you what I have already done in Limoto. Limoto near Paris, I will show you briefly because of time.
Kambolo kyo hadoli hawawire kinkori he na palisa ko piloto something.
When they get in the
Raspo beats. Amanya gange nzedi kusoka
Those
majidu.
are the fish
Nganzo mpaka
ponds
wapo.
in Limoto. We don't have time to listen to them, but those are the fish ponds. Continue translating.
Byo bidiba byansu wira ule wahe katugenda emesi na kwigwa ukwenda wa president.
So, when it comes to the issue of fish farming in the lake,
Hawa kikyo tulingirira nsonga gya kuloba mwitaka
I am the one who caused the problem first.
gya nyanke ka president munya kwanza kuleta kizobo.
How?
Mumulingo ke
I am not a fish eater,
tindiansu
but I know Uganda very well.
wetu Uganda nko gyatagereza kuronge hoyi.
In 1958,
Mwaka gwa 1958
as a school expedition,
murongo waba nkamwana konga
we went to Lake George.
twagenda mwitaka lya George libeta George.
There was a factory there called Tafmark.
Halingi kore libetengi Tafmark.
It was processing fish for export.
Kore liyo yani hiriri ngensu za kulukia hanze.
And I saw it.
Nyaliye wonere kore liyo.
And when we were at Ntare, the vehicles would pass going to Kampala taking the fish.
Otwale ntulibegi Ntare ku twabonenge motoka za zipakiri insu ziraba hanze genda.
Now, when we came back in 1979 after defeating Yamin, we found no fish processing factory in Uganda, not a single one.
Utweri mwaka wa 1970 na mwenda tumare kokota amini. Kade korele linyakuba mu Uganda le kukora kunsu.
Then we didn't get enough time. We went back to fight again from 81 to 86.
Takatonga wire okumala twauna twakoya mukisaka kulwana kuruga mwaka gwa 1998 kodwa mwaka gwa 1986.
Now, when I came when we were fighting, I was aware there was no single fish factory in Uganda.
Unyetangi unyeriri atakabaye koro lendi liense liansu mu Uganda.
When I came into the government, I was in government for like 1 week.
Unyengiri government mari sabiti nkagimwe gisa.
A minister from Italy, Professor Francisco Forte, came and said, "You, Mr. President, Italy has got $20 million for Uganda, but we had nobody to give it to. Now that you are in the government, where do we put this money?"
Harugire minister ko Italy wa mabaragaba wereri ya wera president we president nkona kwa insugendi gensinya ikore kora kunsu kyonkanya twe nka government ga Italy tunansembe zikudosia bukaikoro makumigabiro wa dollar tubote haye.
So without thinking, I said, "You build a fish processing factory for me."
Nte ulira na kindi kiensenya margamu wera we ntera ikore liansu.
And he went and built the one in Masese.
Yagendera ho ya rombana mo omwe mu bantu ba Masese
in Jinja.
Jinja.
Oh, the moment people knew there was gold in the lake of Uganda, they all rushed in.
Vaira babantu baketegerize nti hale muhore muitaka mumu ule muntu yabyokere mu yengera itaka.
Factories rose from 1 to 22.
Makore gansu ga kumukiri kuruga ku ikore limwe to what?
22.
Kudwa kuma akore makumigawe na gavere.
Then the people who were doing their own fishing flooded in.
Hate bantu bodo nyakubamba akora mulimo myanka bantu myaulobi bodo de bejonga mumu.
Now by the time we came to know that the fish, the stocks in the lake have disappeared now.
Hati twezukirika ninsu zimalike mwetaka
because of bad fishing.
Hawanda bagebe.
Your MP is a serious boy, because I heard him speaking here.
Akawere watinisa alana tugonza ale MP muronge hoy hawakuba muhandi ya mwezi brili nako kwa bigamba.
He's a serious boy. I heard him, he was speaking, he was saying that the overfishing was done by invaders from other areas, not the indigenous Bagungu.
President ya mwezi brili wakitinisa alani nakoba nti nsuzetu zimalikire hawando bagewebe nigiletwa beizezi kuroga Congo.
Other areas, not only Congo, even within Uganda.
Kuroga mabechwa kabende na mu Uganda mu matali Congo gisa.
He said, I was hearing him,
President Yamwezi Guriri,
that whenever Mugungu would catch a young fish, he would put it back in the lake.
Mugongo yakaitanga suka yakakwata ngasuka doli kako yerienga wirya mwita kahande.
The Bagungu were like the Banyankole.
Bagongo balinka Banyankole.
A Munyankole, even if he's dying, he will never eat a nyena of a cow.
Munyankole kadena kukua talidia kanyana kante.
Because he knows that a nyena is the future of the herd.
Kobaha akiegering kakimwe kanyana kakuo lolo lugolwa muakia.
He can eat enumi this with the cows, with the Banyankole. The only males who are disadvantaged are the bulls. The bulls are eating all the time.
Akobiri Banyankole nome zozo babalengera kodia nome mkuwa nkole zitalake zubohoyo bazozo bat salam betu bikalibibyo
But Enyana never.
Kanyana kikyo kade.
So when I came to follow the fish, what has happened? The fish had disappeared. The 22 factories closed now, only 8 were remaining.
Hati uya hondereri songa gyo susireriye ulakia mani makoro makumgabere galgasireri tusigaliro munane gasa.
You can check the records. The export of fish had reached 200 million. They shrunk.
Had reached how many millions, Your Excellency?
$200 million.
Kokavera mabe handiki mabe handeko. Nsuzitwa hulukienge. Zalizidori kumu
200 million.
Ukekoro bikumevere.
Via dollar.
Via dollar.
But when it's now collapsed because the only 8 factories remained out of the 22.
Wetu hati zonsi mbizali ziriri hansi awakuba kumakoro makumigawe na gavere tuatusigaliro munane gasa.
So when I checked, I said, but what happened to, I went to Sese and checked, you people, you are the owners of the lake, you the Basese. How did you allow the lake to be destroyed?
Hatu nyagene nkakitolereria nyagene masise kuku. Nyaba ule banyamasise nyuwe kyani kiberoho. Nsuka zikehimani.
They said, oh, we were overpowered by the invaders.
Bakawaha. Wezezi barugaruga. Batwingiriri batokera.
The invaders colluded with the fishing officers, and that's how the fish was destroyed.
Batwingiriri mumo bakoragana n'abahandu babyandoba ndobagebe byabando bagebe koko yatyo suzama rizike.
I even improved my knowledge of fishing. I knew that this is where the fish lay eggs. They are called ebyondo in Uganda, ebyondo, where they lay eggs.
Ati kyanzongera nakutunga magezi usaha mu byandoba hawakuba nyakiye girinti nsuha zigumira magina bazeta ndibo.
Traditionally, the traditional fishing people will never allow fishing in ebyondo, in the breeding areas.
Hati yodi mu lobi mwenyini musaha yodi ekiriza kwahe olobere mu byero ko byansu.
That is for the tilapia. Now for the Nairo perch, they breed in the rocks, in the lake, deep in the lake. They are called ebiema. All those are not respected. They fish everywhere, they build there. This is terrible. So that's how the soldiers came on the lake. The soldiers came on the lake because I was alarmed. I could not allow the lake, which has been here for years, to be destroyed when I'm here in charge. So I brought the soldiers.
kuona ndiko heneka kandi gianende montebe ina usobozi nendoho
Me, I am a man of here. I'm not from any place. I'm here.
ya ndi wahaha
abasita baro hano ndora muhara wange nyenduwo harahari yemerera bakorere muhara ogo muhara wangu musita
banyalima balima balahaye akuona muhara wamwe
ito nyowo musita nkabanda hano abatembuzi batakayizire nkabanda hano abacwezi batakayizire ababito beje bansanga nyondo wa hano tinsora kwikiriza ebigwire mu ihanga lyange
yande mulima nchere monsi kiki batembuzi batakeziri bacwezi batakeziri bandi bensi batakeziri na hawa kikionda tinsora kwikiriza nsigiyange geheneka.
So the soldiers came in because the indigenous people had been overpowered by these invaders as far as the lake is concerned.
Basirikale bengira umezi hawako basibanse ba marigakirwa mbakirwa beizezi itakabale hamba beizezi ati basirikale bengira.
In 1893 cows died from rinderpest.
Mwaka gwa kumruwa ronana kiana na misato nteza kuiri hawa useri
rinderpest ombyamo.
That one, I'm not a veterinary officer. I don't know. Rinderpest.
The Nyankole one is ombyamo.
Banyankole bakiata yati.
Ombyamo, kubyama, find all the cows dead.
Mtene kimala gagwa, nwage gikuiri.
My great-grandfather saved 7 cows. They survived by natural immunity. From the seven cows, I have now got thousands of cows. Mgonza kuzurora, mrore into Zabasita.
Monte musanju zozo za hawamu ya juniri atati anante munkumi zonzizo
ezo nte Zabasita
zonte zabalima
Zabasita
zabalima foraso Zabasita balima
aba what
balima
balima
yes
okay. So if we were eating yenyena, how would I have those cows?
Hati kabenge itwa dienge bonyana zonte nyakabana zotiti.
Now when the soldiers came, because fishing is very, very profitable,
basirikale ubeziri aho kubatikiye gengo nsuzile itonguli amagaba ho likukwesya muntu.
The soldiers also started being corrupt. Which is also another problem. So now, from that time, I have been calling meetings. You people, can you show me the indigenous owners of the lake to represent us on the lake? They bring people, they say these are the ones, then the others say no, they are not the ones. Now, let's solve that. Who are the owners of the lake? The traditional fishing families. So that we support them and the army goes away. The army can go away.
Bakwega etaka kuronge nga kutwa koranganga